Hi, everybody. Jason Allen, JasonAllenOnline.com. One of these days, I'm going to do a video all about procrastination and resistance, as Stephen Pressfield calls it, because, man, I am not immune. I had this idea for this podcast a few hours ago, actually. I sat down, I wrote down some notes, like an outline to record it. Then I decided that I was too jacked up on caffeine and I needed to calm down a little bit. So I jumped in my car and I drove to the store and bought some protein bars. But while I was there, I got some more caffeine, so I'm drinking some more caffeine. So I'm still kind of jacked up. It was just bullshit. It was just procrastination. But anyway, I digress. That's not what the video is about today. I'm going to do, the audio, the podcast is about today. Today, what I want to talk about it's about positioning, actually, and how you need to position yourself in your market as an authority, as an expert, because people follow leaders. You need to position yourself as a leader. Now, what got me started on this idea was a video. It's a short video. I'm looking at it right now. I've got it up on my laptop right now. It's on Twitter, on X, if you will. The account is called Rich Life Advice. And so it's, as the name would apply, different things on money and success and things of that nature. It looks like they've got a video on here with Mark Cuban, Steve Harvey. I'm just kind of scrolling through here. Different like motivational videos, motivational posts. They retweet a lot of other people's motivational things. There's this dude right now. It's like a workout video. Guy's jacked too. He's huge. Workout for 3D shoulders. Wow. Guy is big. So things of that nature. That's what it is. It's Rich Life Advice. Anyway, this was posted, looks like earlier today, a few hours ago. And it's a guy. It's a young, good-looking guy. I don't know who it is. But what he's talking about, and the caption says this video will change your life. And what he's talking about is it's about women. It's about dating. Looks like this guy's probably in the dating niche. But he's talking about how the most disgusting thing to a woman is a weak, comfortable man. And she wants to be with a leader. She wants to be with a strong, comfortable guy. And the ironic thing is she'll actually test him to make sure he is the leader, he is the strong guy that she wants to follow, that she wants to be in a relationship with, basically. And so he's just kind of talking about the testing that they do. They'll say things like, hey, you don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to go to the gym. You already went to the gym this week. Kind of, stay home with me. They want to eat bad food. Come on, just have a bite of ice cream. Just have some of this pizza. The guy makes himself too available to her. Anytime she wants to hang out, he's always there for her. Instead of doing his work and saying, no, honey, we'll meet up later. I've got to get some work done right now. He's going to meet up later, or he's going to meet up with her, drop whatever he's doing and go ahead and hang out with her. He shares too much information with her, tells her all of his secrets, just makes himself completely available to her. Whatever she wants, he gives her, so on and so forth. And over time, she loses interest because he's not a mystery anymore. He's lost that mystique. He's lost that position as a leader, as somebody that ranks higher than her in the social hierarchy, right? And so what I was thinking of, and like I said, it's a short little clip. I think it's like 30 seconds long. But what I was thinking about is, that's so true in dating, but that's so true in marketing too. That's so true in business. If you're trying to sell something online, offline, regardless of what it is, people are looking to buy from leaders. They want leaders in their markets, and you have to position yourself as that leader. And what they do, they make the mistake, and I kind of alluded to this in a podcast a couple days ago, is they make themselves too available to their prospect. They ask too many questions. The prospect will do just like the woman in the video the guy's talking about. They'll test you. They'll test you without even knowing it. They'll send you DMs, and if you get right back to them right away, they'll think on a subconscious level, well, this guy must not have much important things going on. He's right there at my beck and call whenever I need him. You'll ask them. They'll ask you all kinds of questions, and you'll just boom, answer all the questions. You get excited. Oh, I got a prospect. And you'll just answer all these questions. And what you need to be doing, what's a better method of dealing with this, is sending them over to resources. Saying, hey, that's a great question. I actually made a video of it right here. Leave them a link. Maybe it's to a podcast. Maybe it's to a video you put on YouTube. Maybe it's to a post on Twitter or Facebook or what have you. Maybe it's in a course that you sell. Man, that's a great question. As a matter of fact, we cover that in Module 2 of XYZ course. You can go ahead and check it out here. Here's a link to that course. Now, you might give them a little synopsis. So basically what you're going to do is this, this, and this. But if you really want to get into the details of it, I recommend you check out this course and send them the link. But don't sit there and answer all of their questions, because you're just going to lose the mystique. On a deep subconscious level, they're going to think, well, this guy must not be very important. He's right there for me. And again, they're not thinking this consciously. They're thinking it subconsciously. Because what they'll be thinking consciously is, wow, what a really nice guy. But they're not going to buy from you. They're not going to do business with you. And what are we here for, guys? What are we in business for? We're in business to make a profit, period. There's a certain way to do it. Drinking some of my caffeine. So I had a mentor that used to say, no man is a prophet in his hometown, right? Because your friends, your family, they know you. They know everything about you. Your market doesn't know you. You need to be presenting only the pertinent information to them that makes you stand out as a leader in the market. If it doesn't do that, you need to keep it to yourself or keep it with your friends and family. This is why you don't get on social media and you bitch and moan about how much you hate your life. Nobody wants to do business with a person like that, even if you're going through some struggles. Don't talk about it. Talk about it when it's over. Talk about you went through this struggle a couple months ago, and I'm through it, and I feel great now, and here's how I did it. It's also a good way to make content, is you talk about your past struggles, but you don't talk about struggles when you're in them, because again, you lose that mystique. It kind of takes away that veneer, that shine. You don't look like a leader, and people only do business. People only buy from, leaders. And that's why I said, like my mentor said, no man is a prophet in his hometown. Everybody knows you. You're not fooling anybody. For a lack of a better term, we're kind of on here fooling people, right? Kind of. No, we're not lying. I don't recommend lying, obviously. You need to be honest, but you need to choose the information that you share with people. Put your best foot forward. Be your best self. So, another example, another mentor of mine used to say is, if you call a doctor or a lawyer, let's say you need to make an appointment with a doctor or a dentist, accountant, lawyer. You ever notice you don't just call the number in the phone book, or I guess people don't look at phone books anymore, but on the internet, let's say you need a doctor and you Google one and one comes up. You don't call the doctor and then the doctor answers the phone. Hello? And you're like, oh, great, I need to see the. Oh, and they're oh, great, yeah. Come in right now. Sure, yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. That's not the way it works. No, you have to make an appointment. They have an appointment center. They have a setter, rather. They have a secretary that's sitting at the desk. It's going to answer the phone. Oftentimes, they don't answer the phone. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 rings before they answer the phone. Oftentimes it goes to a message. You have to leave a message. Sometimes it tells you, we'll send an email to this email address, tell us what's going on. It's this whole process. And so it kind of lets you know, it keeps in your mind that this person's important. It builds value. Finally, when you do get a hold of somebody and they make an appointment for you, sometimes it's not, for weeks in the future, sometimes months. And usually the longer the time that it is that you have to make the appointment, the more valuable that person is. In your mind, that person becomes more valuable, and you're willing to pay more for their services. People that are booked till the end of the year charge more. They're able to charge more, period. Because they're doing good quality work and they're valuable. So keep that in mind too. You want to make yourself unavailable. You want to be working. Now don't lie to people and just ignore them. I mean, actually be doing quality work. Do the things that you need to be doing. If you're not doing things to actively build your business, like creating content and speaking to prospects and things like that, writing copy, emails, so on and so forth, you need to be doing research. You need to be reading. You need to be building up your own mind, doing personal development. You always need to keep yourself busy. Another example of this, and then I'll get off the video, or the podcast rather, is Las Vegas. I live in Las Vegas, and you go to restaurants here. There's a lot of restaurants on the Strip, and I've worked in a lot of restaurants on the Strip, where you only see the front part of the restaurant, but if you actually go into the restaurant, you'll see, you kind of pass like a corridor or a place that you can't see from the front of the restaurant, from the, maybe like if you're in a casino or something, you can't see it until you get deep into the restaurant. And there's this huge dining room. So oftentimes what they do is they seat everybody up front and they keep that back area closed off. So when you walk by the restaurant, you think to yourself, wow, look how busy this place is. It must be good. If you walk by a restaurant and you see nothing but empty tables or 1 or 2 tables, in your mind you automatically think, well, they must not be very good. Let's go to this place. I worked at one place on the Strip that we opened up at 5, and as soon as we opened up at 5, you could walk up to the front desk at 5, and they'll put you on a 15 to 20 minute wait. As soon as we open, we're on a 15 to 20 minute wait. We don't have any tables, but it makes you think, wow, this is a happening place. This is a popular place. They're already on a wait. You go up to the bar, have some drinks. We're able to sell things that way too. And then you get back to the restaurant and you see this huge empty restaurant, right? That didn't last too long. Usually in an hour or two it's full. But you get my point. The point is, we're always presenting the idea that we are valuable. We are the leader. That our time is valuable. Our information is valuable. That's positioning. That's what you need to be doing in your marketing every single day. If you're not doing that, if you're at people's beck and call, they will take advantage of you and they won't think much of you. And they're not going to buy from you. You'll be a nice guy that doesn't make any money. Just like all the nice guys that never get any